But I was talking about unusual jobs. This guy got a job. It was times were bad, you see. And that's the way this show goes, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't a clue what we're doing. But and he got a job selling toothpaste. Right? Maybe there are people here who sell toothpaste. He was a toothpaste salesman. And he was going around trying to sell toothpaste into shops, you see. And he arrived at this shop one day, and because he wasn't doing well, and he had a quota to reach every month, you see, and he sold nothing. And he was in this shop, and I won't mention where it was, but it was on the island of Ireland. And into the shop, and he says to the shopkeeper, I'm selling this great toothpaste. He says, maybe you'll take a couple of boxes. And the shopkeeper says, no, I don't want any at all. Well, he says, you'll take a box anyway. He says, no, he says, I don't want any toothpaste. I says, look, he says, I'm only new to the job, and I've a quota to make. Take half a box. I'll give you a good price. Take half a box. He says, I don't want half a box. I don't want any toothpaste. Geez, you take 3 tubes anyway. You give me something. He said, to sell something. And he says, you're not listening to me. He says, come here, son. And he took the salesman in the back into the storeroom. And it was like this here, big stage like this, huge big room. And one right across the back wall was stocked from floor to ceiling with toilet rolls. He says, look at that. Look. Thousands of them. Imagine nobody, but he says, I'm selling toothpaste. He says, that's what I'm trying to tell you, son. He said, when they won't clean their arse around here, they'll hardly clean their teeth. See, ladies, remember I was telling you, sitting in the bar. And they were sitting in the bar, and they were discussing the husbands. Remember I was saying? And then they got curious. They wanted to know what one another's husband was like in the old bedroom department, And then they got embarrassed then, because it's not now an easy subject to talk about, but then they got a few more drinks in them, you see, and then they were getting braver. And then one of them had a great idea how they would figure it out. What they would do is they'll compare one another's husbands in the bedroom end. They'll compare them to motor cars. What sort of a car would it be like, you see, and that would give them an idea what sort of a man he would like, So they sat there, and they said to the first lady, now if you were to compare your husband to a car, what sort of a car now would you compare him to? And she was very proud. She says, a Mercedes-Benz. Oh, really? Why is that? She says, because he's silent and strong, and he just goes on forever. And they said that other lady, the next one, and she was every bit as proud. What sort of a car would your husband be like? A BMW, she says, a BMW. Really? Why is that? Because he's strong and powerful, and he never gives up. And Aggie's in the corner. Well, Aggie, what sort of a car would your husband be like? Our John. Our John would be like an Austin A40. How do you make that out, Aggie? Well, she says, you have to start him by hand and jump on when he's going, she says.